Welcome to another mega exciting 5-minute auto pairing. So LSV, let's try maybe just go into a King's engine actually from here. See what happens. Maybe 97 E5 King's engine like that, old style. C5. Standard B5 brake, could work on that. What else? Can't see much else. There's E5 to consider. Would he really take en passant? Maybe you would and target D6. So does he take? Okay, that D6 pawn or D5 square. Knight E5. If you ever took, then there's knight D4 after. Doesn't look entirely bad. So let's see, knight takes, knight d4 after. He's got pressure, for sure. h6 for f5. King h7 and f5. So king h7 and then f5. What else? Knight takes is not, I don't know, knight g5, the knight d4. Okay, he's clamping down. Do I want to do something about this? Maybe bishop c6 on knight b6. Maybe that's a good move. Might actually consider that. Bishop c6, so knight b6, bishop c6 might be a good point. Now, is that really dangerous? I'm hoping king h7 is playable. What about just f5 hitting the knight? I'm getting an important tempo. Let's play f5, hitting that knight, threatening f4. So I'm hitting the knight still. Also f4. That doesn't look too bad. f4 takes, that's nice. Knight 3 f4 looks nice. Queen h5 f4. f4 bishop e8. Something f4 here. Knight takes, bishop takes. Oh, there's knight takes and knight d4. Knight takes here, knight d4. Well, there's knight d4 immediately here, just to keep the knight on e5. I think that might be better. Although f4 is dropping. Takes on f4. Bishop c6. Is it better to take here than knight d4? Then there's f3. I don't know. There's knight g5. Maybe knight g5. Taking. I think knight g5. Yeah, there's pressure on that f3. He doesn't want double pawns. It'll protect my f4 pawn. Taking. I'm going to worry about d6 as well. I think. Knight takes, queen takes. Knight takes, bishop takes. Alright, like bishop takes. Isn't it pretty solid? Maybe bishop. No, there's really chronic problems in this position to solve this huge knight on d5. If I just take it off, bishop c6, bishop takes, king g7, try and play on the dark squares, I'll just try and take it off. Too late. King g7, I'm going to get smashed. get to play. There's h4, bishop e8. Alright, there's bishop e8 here. It could be handy to avoid getting mated. There's h5, kicking the queen. It hasn't got e6, hasn't got f5. h5 might be handy. So queen e2, there's f3 maybe. That's too dangerous. I think g5 is too loose. What about bishop f7? There isn't queen e4 yet. Well, there's h4 and then queen e4. Queen e2, f3. Right, can I not just threaten to take off this knight? It's h4 all the time. Bishop d5, hg, bishop c6. Can I threaten to take the knight? It's horrible. Mind you, h5 would be loose after. Alright, h4, let's go back to the drawing board, knight e6, so he's going to get his rook into it. I'll play rook h8 here, or bishop takes. That's queen takes h5, queen g6, I think rook h5 first. Let's think, again. I'll just drop the pawn, key pawn. Uh-oh. Alright, h5 is held at the moment. Can I not just take here and use the f file? Take rook f8, bishop e3. I'll get this guy off. Some coordination there. h4 worth it? It's queen g4, bishop d4, bishop b2. It's forcing the issues, but he's giving me some dark square control here. I must have dark square compensation like queen f4 on h2. Oh, he's got g3 covered. Bishop d4. Yeah, it can be played here for queen g3. That's good for f2, rook e2. Rook f4, h4, if ever he's threatening, moves the king h4. Don't know. Rook e2. Let's keep this up. Rook e2. Right, he wants the exchange take. I'll play h4 here instead. We'll take the exchange, and then now he's got my light squares. I don't want to give up that dark square bishop too easily. Keeping some pressure on with h4. I'll play rook f7 and double. I like the bishop too much. If the issue is g3, I'm stopping that so that I can carry on this f2 campaign. Queen h7, okay. Queen h7. Is that necessarily terminal? I mean, probably it is, yeah. So, queen h5, just to hold the light squares for a moment. He's only got like 10 seconds coming up. So rook f8. I don't see the tactic there. I can play that surely for rook f2. Right, so rook f2, it looks pretty dangerous. Oh, b7. I can slow down this with takes there, check, queen e5, slow this down with rook f2. Do I want to do that? Probably. It's an idea. What about bishop takes f2? Okay, he's on my squares all over the place. If I take rook g6, king h8.
Check.
Right, it's rook f1, queen e5. And he forfeited on time. Yeah, what's the situation here? It is good for black. Wow, that was intense. Barely okay. Oh, okay. Oh, it's almost like a pawn up. Knight h4. We played that later. They didn't know. So he's creating a lot of weaknesses in my camp. Oh, I need to play this, did I? That looks... Wow. Sharp. So h4. I'm in trouble. Yeah.
Check.
Probably. Oh, what is all this about? No, I don't think I would have seen that. Yeah. I thought I had some play here. I didn't think it was that bad, especially after that. So queen d2. Yeah, he's giving me some dark square play now. This is good. Yeah, bishop d4. Okay. So rook g3 I'll take. h4 is a good move. Yeah, if I'd played routine this, yeah, white's better. Wow. So that was an intuitive assessment there to keep the bishop. Yeah. Rook g8 is given. Alright. Okay. For g2. So I could have gotten the attack more. Now I played this. I didn't take. So apparently he can just take. Oh, this is only good for a draw, is it? Check.
Check.
Okay. Okay, rook takes f2. Yeah, it has to be good here.
Check.
Dark squares are really good. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks so much.